Yo, we got a crazy video for you guys today, man. We're gonna be talking about the top 5 most overpowered guns in Modern Warfare 2, and these are the fastest killing guns. You could pretty much call this a Modern Warfare 2 best SMGs because we got 4 SMGs on this video, and there's gonna be timestamps below. If you guys want to copy those class setups, go to the timestamps for the gun of your choice, and if you want all 5, that would be awesome as well. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Lachmann Sub, the Kastov 74U, the FENNEC, the Myth Maker, which is the MP7, which is also known as the Vel 46. I don't know why it's called that. And then the final gun, which is not an SMG, is going to be the M4 because I kind of updated my class a little bit in terms of tuning. So if you guys want to check out the timestamps below and go get the class that you need. But guys, today we're going to be looking at these weapons, and I'm telling you right now, these are the fastest killing classes I was able to come up with in terms of ADS, in terms of sprint to fire, and in terms of lack of recoil. You got it all with these guns right here, guys. If we could drop a like on this video, we're going to go for 1,500 likes on this one. If you guys could help me hit that, that would be absolutely amazing. And sub to the channel if you guys are around here with those notifications turned on. We're killing it lately, so if you guys can help me hit that goal of 700k, I would appreciate that as well. And one last thing I want to know, guys, let me know the best gun in your opinion down in the comments below. Even if I mention it in this video, let me know what you guys think is the best gun in the game. I know a lot of people like shotguns and stuff at the moment. They seem pretty crazy, but yeah. Anyways, let's get into the class setups. So pretty much we got stim shots, proximity mine, and then for the perk package, I like to run double time, extra tactical, cold-blooded, and ghost. That's what I like to run. You guys can run whatever perks you want. And then for the field upgrade, I either run portable radar with battle rage, or I completely remove that and just put on dead silence. So that's up to you guys as well, depending on the class, depending how you want to play. You guys could choose what you want to do. Now that is going to be the same tactical, lethal, and perk and field upgrade for every class, but the attachments, like the MP5 here, we're going to go into every single attachment, and I'm going to go into the tuning as well for every single attachment on all these class setups, so you guys don't have to worry about that. So for the muzzle, we got the X10 RR40, which gives you sound suppression, recoil smoothness, bullet velocity, and damage range. I tuned it so that the ADS could be at the maximum, and the aiming idle stability could be at the maximum as well. You don't need bullet velocity in multiplayer. If we were playing Warzone, I would definitely put this all the way to the other end, but because we're playing multiplayer, bullet velocity, it's pretty much hit scan because of how small the maps are. You don't have to worry about that. So that's that right there. The barrel is the L38 Falcon 226mm for movement speed and ADS speed. Now it takes away some recoil control, but it's not the worst thing alive, guys. I mean, this gun is still pretty accurate. Let's go look at it really fast right here, and I mean, it's pretty nice. So let's let that move, and then boom. Guys, there's like no recoil on this thing, even though we lose recoil. Now because of that, I put recoil steadiness to the max and ADS to the max as well, and like you guys saw, there's literally no recoil on this gun. It's gross. The laser, which there is no tuning for, is the EXF solar flare. This gives you a flashlight, which is a pro and also a con. It gives you sprint to fire speed and aiming stability. You don't get ADS with it, but you don't really need it. The gun already ADS is really fast. The Lachmann TCG10 is going to be the rear grip, and this one's pretty nice because you get recoil control, which we kind of needed just so you guys could, like you guys saw in the firing range, it's pretty nice. And the tuning, I put the ADS to the highest and the sprint to fire speed to the highest as well. Now the recoil steadiness, you don't need it. I rather work on ADS for this class. It's an SMG, and yeah, the last attachment, again, there's no tuning for it, is the 40 round mag. You get 40 rounds in your mag. I wouldn't run 50. It takes too long to reload. The ADS is super slow. 40 is a nice spot. You lose movement speed, ADS, reload quickness, and sprint to fire, but it's a fair trade in my opinion. Going to the next weapon on this list, we got the Kastov 74U. Now this gun is disgusting. It is tactical AF, like it says on the gun itself, man. This gun is so gross. So the first thing on this one, and most of these attachments are tunable. I think only one of them isn't, and that's the magazine. But anyways, you've got the Echoless 80 muzzle, which gives you sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, recoil smoothness. Before we get into the tuning, I'll just get into the fire range quickly here, just to show you guys this one. Let's leave that right there. And again, this one, very accurate, very like a decent ADS, but a nice sprint to fire speed. So you guys can see that there. So yeah, the tuning on this one, I put the ADS to the max and the aiming idle stability to the max as well. The barrel is the BR209 barrel, which gives you movement speed and ADS, which again is nice. You lose some recoil control, but it doesn't matter because you put the recoil steadiness to the max and the ADS all the way to the max as well. I feel like that's really nice. You don't need a laser, you don't need an optic. I actually don't run optics too much in this game because as you can see, a lot of them, or most of them, I think all of them, take away ADS speed. That's just, in my opinion, it's not worth it. The iron sights are very nice in this game, so you don't have to worry about that. The stock is the Spetsnaz S10 stock, so you get aiming stability, crouch movement speed, aim down sight speed, and sprint to fire speed. It's gross, it's nice, it's really cool. The ADS to the max, and then the aim walking speed and aiming idle stability, I left it in the middle. I feel like I kind of wanted aiming walking speed just a little bit, and I also wanted aiming idle stability just a little bit, so I decided not to mess with it, and it works out pretty nicely. The rear grip is the True Tac grip, which is sprint to fire speed and ADS. It's really nice, and again, you lose recoil control, but you guys saw in the firing range, you don't have to worry about that. And my phone keeps vibrating here, so I don't know why. If you guys hear that, my bad. So the tuning on this one is ADS to the max and sprint to fire to the max. Obviously, that makes it the nicest. And the final one is the 45 round mags. You guys already know all those negatives. I don't have to repeat it, but you get 45 bullets. I mean, 20 is not cool. I wouldn't want that. But I mean, you are a lot faster with it, but I wouldn't want that. So 45, in my opinion, is the sweet spot on this gun. It's the max you could go to. I wish you could go to 60, but it is what it is. Now, you guys might see a FENNEC on this class. Ignore it. It's actually glitched. Like, I don't even have overkill on this class. Like, it's not there. You guys can see there's no overkill. That's just glitched, and I can't change it for some reason on custom loadout number 2. I don't know why. And then this one as well, but it is what it is. I don't even have this gun in game. It turns into a pistol. Like, it's even glitched on the screen right here. Look at that. God dang it, man. All right, so the FENNEC. That's glitched because I have all my attachments in game. That's weird. Give me a second, guys. All right, there we go. Now I got it. So there's 4 attachments that I have on at the moment, and the last one is kind of optional. You guys can go into the barrel, and I would recommend the 5.5-inch FENNEC mini tac, or you could also switch that out and put on this one here if you want more damage and stuff. But the 5.56 mini tac is actually a really nice one, and that's what I like to throw on. Now, going to the actual magazine, I have this one here. The reload and the ADS is a little slower with it, but you get 45 bullets, and the reason you need this on this gun right here is because of how fast this gun shoots. It's really, really fast. Those bullets fly out. Like, just watch how fast these bullets fly out on this gun. It is so gross. And look at that lack of recoil, obviously. I love these classes. So yeah, it's really gross, and it's not that awesome. Like, you definitely don't want that. But let's go into the tuning here, guys. So for this one, you're gonna put the sprint to fire all the way up, and you're gonna put the ADS all the way up as well. And that is for the rear grip, which is the FENNEC rubber grip, which gives you sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. For the stock, I put on the Agile Assault T7 stock for sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, and ADS speed. And this one right here, you're obviously going to put the ADS to the max, and you're going to leave the bottom one in the center. You're not going to change it. You're going to leave aim walking speed and aiming idle stability in the center, and it works out pretty nicely. The EXF solar flare, there is actual no tuning for it, but again, you get flashlight, sprint to fire speed, and aiming stability, and the flashlight is visible to enemies. I mean, it is what it is. And this one right here, which is the 5.5-inch FENNEC mini tac, like I told you guys about, the tuning for this one, it's a little different. You're going to put the recoil all the way up, but instead of putting the ADS all the way up, because the ADS is already fast, I'm going to recommend putting the damage range all the way up, just so you could get those mid-range shots a little quicker on the enemy. So I would really recommend that as well. It's pretty nice, and it does the job. Now let's go into the actual camos here. Finally, I don't have a gold unlocked on a weapon. I really need to get that, but I just don't want to crouch for 5 more kills, but I really should. Yeah, we're going to throw that camo on because it looks pretty cool. It's pretty bussin', actually. All right, now the other gun on this list is going to be the Vel 46. Now, the Vel 46 is awesome. I like this gun, but like I said it in yesterday's video, it's definitely not my favorite gun. So we got the Schleiger Soldier Grip, say that 10 times as fast as you can. And this one gives you sprint to fire and ADS. And then for the tuning, sprint to fire and aim down sights, obviously. 50 round mags, you could go with 60, but again, the reload and the ADS is too long in my opinion, so I went with 50 as a sweet spot. The Assault 60 stock is going to be the actual stock for this weapon. What the heck is that? Weapon, just so you guys can get some like nicer recoil control and stuff. And for the tuning, I left them both in the center here. I feel like you could put the ADS a bit faster, but I don't want to lose any aim walking steadiness and stuff. But I mean, you could if you really want to. It's not the end of the world. The laser is the VLK LZR7MW. These are weird names, man. The ADS, sprint to fire, and aiming stability. And the final one that you could tune is the Tango 228 barrel, which gives you bullet velocity, hip fire accuracy, and damage range. And we're going to tune this to leave that in the center. Oh god, I hate putting this back in the center. And I'm going to put the ADS all the way to the max on this one right here. So that is it for the Vel 46. Now let's get into the actual M4. This is one of my favorite guns in the game, and it is disgusting for a good reason. So definitely go ahead and use this gun. This one right here is nice. The muzzle is the Broadhead 3DP, which gives you sound suppression, recoil smoothness, and recoil control. We don't really care about that sound suppression, but we want all that recoil control that we could get on it. And then we're going to put the ADS and the aiming idle stability to the max on that one. The barrel is going to be the Tempest Trench Pro, which gives you movement speed and ADS. And this gun is really nice, actually. So I put the recoil steadiness and the ADS all the way to the top. You could put the damage range if you're not using this gun up close much, but in my opinion, there's a lot of up close gunfights that you don't expect to get into that you actually do get into in this game, so it's kind of nice to throw on as well. You could put an optic on if you want on this gun, but the iron sight itself, in my opinion, is is nice. And if you guys could look at that, like, it is accurate. This gun's gross. It's really nice. The iron sight doesn't ruin much on it, so I wouldn't really put an optic. It's a waste of an attachment. The stock is going to be the Tempest P80 Strike stock, which gives you sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, ADS speed. It is disgusting. It is gross, and you definitely want to run it. I put aiming idle stability a bit higher, and I put ADS all the way to the max right there. So you guys could definitely go ahead and throw that on. The X10 grip is going to be the grip for this one for sprint to fire and ADS speed, and the tuning is obviously ADS and sprint to fire. It's nice. It's an assault rifle. You kind of need it. And the final attachment is the 60 round mags. You don't want to run the 45 because you don't want to sit there and reload too often. The 60 does a nice job. It does take a little longer to reload, guys. It does ruin the ADS and the sprint to fire speed a little bit, but not too much. It's not that noticeable. So that's it. That is all the classes for you guys. If you did enjoy the video, we're going to go for 1,500 likes. If you could help me hit that, that would be amazing. If you made it this far into the video, let's mess with some people who don't even watch the outro of videos. So let's mess with them. Comment, yo, that was, you know what? Let's just look for a gun real quick here. Let's comment that was the best ever TAC 56 class. Just comment something about the TAC 56, talking about how amazing the class is, even though I didn't show that class in the video. Just mess with people down in the comments. If you guys could do that, I would truly appreciate it. Sub to the channel if you're new around here with those noties turned on. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.